Hello, sorry. I was refilling the bird stations. Hi, not you. Hi, just ducking around. I was running. I realized that Eaglet would start to fly when I need to refill everything for the evening feeding. Hey, Rich. Sorry, I had to do some work text. Yes, it's been flying a lot. We had crazy storms. Thunder and lightning was right here where I was walking outside. And the lightning was so loud and out of nowhere that I think I moved up from the ground 1 foot up and about stroked out. An eaglet flew a lot with Mama in the storm. It downpoured, the wind was insane. It finally calmed down, so I thought, okay, I can come on live. I thought I wasn't going to come on at all today. And for the new viewers, sorry, I removed that comment. Paul, hello, welcome. It's just I'm not sure what that was about, and YouTube is watching. Anyhow, for the newcomers and new viewers, we're watching Eaglet that was born on April 18th, fledged on July 4th, and it's learning to fly and manage on its own, and it will migrate any day now. So I am trying to catch the few last live streams I can, as it could just leave tomorrow. It's been learning this week a lot of flying. It's doing much better. And it's been flying in every storm we had in the last 5 days. I'm doing fine. How are you, Paul Omorif? I don't know. I haven't heard back. But I guess if they caught up with her, they gave her a ticket, because you're not supposed to go within 500 feet minimum of an eaglet. And even less with a dog of the leash, and it's private property all around, 4 owners, sorry. On the back slope, there are 4 owners. That rock face is 1 owner to a certain side, and then it's a state side. I mean, my boss owns part of the land up there on the other side of the slope rock face, like he owns a rock face on some of it on the other side. And I don't climb over there when there is an eaglet just to get the photo. I film it a mile away. To respect the eaglet. It's a law anyway, but to respect the eaglet. I mean, if I had a child, a baby, would I want some stranger with a loose dog starting to come by my baby? I don't think so. It's a vague comparison. If you're going to live near wildlife, you should learn to respect wildlife. We take their habitat, we take the land, we take everything, and the bits they have is disrespected. And since it's on a private property, and I'm running that private property, good luck to her. Yeah, I mean, it's a second time now. I mean, last year I caught someone more than once on my live stream, and last time I stopped the stream and I jumped in my car and I disappeared for 45 minutes before to get back on stream. Took pictures, followed, took more pictures, and then I provided everything to wildlife. And because they kept doing it, even after I provided it, wildlife asked me to film it. And I guess they went over. And something about state and federal laws being broken. The trespassing was very little down there, put it that way. It was a minor infraction compared to the rest. I mean, it's like the park, state park is next door, and you've got tourists who come, you've got grass, wild grass for the birds. You know, it's a wildlife area. And grass up to your knees waist, and people are smoking in dry grass, flicking cigarettes, and we're in a fire season. It's, I don't know. Hey, Seawolf, how are you? Hi, Snooks, how are you? Eaglet has had a very, very busy day. We had crazy storms, and I mean wild storms and wild wind. And it was flying with Mama and learning to fly in very strong winds. That was the strongest wind since it's been flying. It was insane. Was actually concerned because I thought I would not be able to come live. It started early too. And the sky is still very overcasted. Well, it's when I'm looking south, which would be Blue Unicorn's way, it's very dark down there. So they're getting it, and they're getting it good. Yeah. Right now, I am in that little shielded with white clouds, but past the foothills all around, it's so dark. Hey, Dejer Aiki? So in case I've got new viewers, I just film wildlife and we've been watching this golden eaglet, baby eagle, since March. It was born on March 18th. We watched it being fed in the nest. It was all tiny and white. Then it started to be spotted with black feathers. And then we watched it on July 4th, taking its first flight. And since July 4th, we watched it being fed by Mama and eventually eating on its own. Mama still brings food and we're watching its progress flying. It's doing really well and it should migrate anytime now. So I am filming it, trying to film it daily till it leaves. And then when it leaves, the bald eagles will come back on the property with their own eaglets. Anytime from October to January, and I'll be filming that. And otherwise, I film a lot of deer, raccoons, skunks, squirrels. There is a squirrel who will eat or take nuts from my mouth. She's wild, 11 years old. Snakes, blue heron, pelicans, owls, the regular birds, magpie, blue jays, hummingbirds when they're here, praying mantis yesterday mating. Whatever I see. And I'm not a professional filmmaker or photographer. I just use an old iPhone on the scope. And right now I'm filming a mile away. The eaglet nest. An eaglet is on private property, and it's a property where I work. I haven't seen the male, so I'm guessing he met his fate, but the female seems quite happy. Hello, Mulut Fifu. It's a golden eagle in Colorado, USA. I have playlists with the different animals that I film. I don't really schedule live stream because I come live when I'm not too busy at work and when wildlife is actually here because they roam around. We sometimes see the black bears. In the winter, the mountain lions will show up during the day. Coyotes, the odd fox, the odd bobcat. It will for a while. That's how you see that it's a juvenile. And if you look at Mama, she's still young. She's between 4 and 7. I believe that was the first eaglet. Oh, look, another eaglet feather just flew off. And she still has a bit of white. But it will keep its wide bend on the tail for a while. And Mama Eagle will stay here. We will see her less because she'll be traveling with Papa Eagle. Well, Papa Eagle has been missing in action. He's still around, but he's not doing much. That's why I know they're a young pair. Mama did most of the work. But they'll come back and be really present in January, February. They'll start packing the nest with fresh materials, which I will film. And they will start mating like they did in February. I filmed quite a bit of it. If you go on my Golden Eagle playlist, you'll actually see it. I was at the river at the bottom of the rock face when they were mating, so I got very clear close in because they were on a rock that wasn't hidden, perched on a rock, and filmed it all. And I filmed it a few more times. They were mating a lot. And then it seems that always in March they incubate. April is when the eaglets are born. So far in the 10 years, it's always been April. And then we on watch. I'll keep an eye after the mate. I'll start keeping an eye on the nest. And I will note the day that they are staying in the nest, which means it's day 1 of incubating. And then we do the watch for hatching. And then usually we're pretty close to the date we estimate, and we'll see the little whitehead pop up. So last few years, eaglets seem to be born on a snowstorm. Like this year, born on a snowstorm. We had 2 eaglets, 1 died. 2 snakes that came in the nest and ate it. and it came back for that one, Zoo. I named it Zoo. And Mama came flying down and pulled the snake out of the nest and ate it. And we know it because I was streaming live when it happened. Hi, Geraldine. So if you enjoy watching wildlife, just turn your notification on all, as I don't really schedule. And thank you for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing, sharing. And this week we've had the 2 hawks, the juveniles. They're kind of clumsy, still clumsy, trying to catch birds and squirrels. And the goose, Canadian goose, has started to move in. So Mama Eagle has been catching goose for Eaglet, which is yes, Canadian goose, geese, which is a change from fish, I guess. And the ducks are here too. And the magpies are moving back in. They were higher in the elevations, but it's getting colder at night, so they're moving back in lower elevations. Hey, no women. And if you don't mind hitting the like, it helps my channel. I'm not monetized, never will be. So, you know, recommendation is hit or miss, unless the like is a hit. Oh, what you heard just now was a juvenile hawk. Can't see it, but it's here. And the coyotes have been out early. They were howling just before I came live. It's right by me somewhere. I'm trying to find it. It's on one of the trees. I just can't see it. Oh, wait. No, that's a dove. Is it? No, maybe. No, that's a dove. Well, the doves moved, put it that way. Looking for it, I can't see it. Well, the squirrels are running in the field, and they may meet their fate. Ah, and guess who is out? Mama Dia on the phone. Hey, conspiracy queen. Yep, happy freedom hooligans of nature. Couldn't agree more. Ooh, they're running. Not sure why the deer is running. We've got one of the fawns, one of the buck, one of the does, and another doe is running. Oh, I'll tell you why she was running. She crossed the field to the road to see the other field. There is cattle on it, so she went to check it out. I guess she's to protect the fawn, and it's just cattle. And because we have no sun, it's looking dark. And it will fly off, and soon as it goes to the top, it will lighten up, obviously. You've got some longhorn, but what we've got here on the property is regular cattle. They just come in the summer to mow the grass. In the winter, no livestock, just wildlife. That's how the boss wants it. It's Black Angus, quite a few Black Angus. It's a private cattle owner, and every single cow they own, they treat it like a pet. They've got their tags, you know, with numbers, but then they've got another tag with a name like Peach, Peanut, Daisy, and they're so friendly, including the big bulls. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, true. See, it's not far from the top, which means it's perched 800 feet up. and it's more than likely waiting for mama and taking a rest from all that flying, and it will be flying again as we saw yesterday. And the deer is working their way to the main tree area where I usually film. Hey, Tate. While Eaglet is perched, would you like to see some deer before they move to the front side? Or do you want me to stay on Eaglet? You, the viewers. 1, stay on Eaglet. 2, go quickly on deer, and then go back on Eaglet before they get to the tree line and get hidden by the tree line. You tell me what you want to see. 2, that was a deer. Anyone else? Okay, I'll go on deer quickly and then I'll come back on Eaglet. I'm just going to make myself a marker of where it's at. Okay, it's that big rock. There is logic to my madness, don't worry. Okay, big cave, first ledge, funny rock. All right, let's take you down the hill. That's a river right there, and the deer hopefully didn't pass the tree line yet. There you go. That's one of the fawns losing its spots. It's one of the younger bucks. He's been assigned to the fawns. He's the first line of defense. We lost quite a few bucks this year to the mountain lion, but no loss of fawns. And then you've got the big bucks, which are usually hidden. Just keeping an eye, look at that. We've got all the fawns out, and they're all going on the front. They're all aiming, working their way to go where I usually film. Oh, we've got another buck. It would be nice if we could see the 2 dominant ones. I'm going to hit the house siding anytime soon. There you go. They might be further down that field. And the river is very low now, so they hang out a lot in this part of the property because they can just go to drink out of the river. And they'll pass that tree line, and then we'll watch them on the other side. And Eaglet is talking, so I'm going to go back up. I just thought you might want to see them. I think that's the one we rescued a month ago. Yeah, you see how its antler is smaller on the backside? It was trapped in mud, and it tried to get out of the mud and worked itself in the wire fence. And we cut the fence, but it was so in the antler, we had to sew its antler. And the poor deer was so exhausted it had passed out. So we petted it. We cut its antler. And then for 24 hours, it was so disoriented. We were actually on my live stream when it came back, disoriented, rubbing on the rail fence at the front. And it turned up a week later, all back together. And we're not sure, and it was a very hot day too. It got stuck during the night after the storm. And the wind is picking up again. So Eaglet will be flying. Let's go back up. Find the big cave. There we go, then on the first ledge. It may have moved. Well, look at that. Oops, lost it. Where did he go? It's a cave. Okay, let me look up. It's on a rock somewhere. It's not in the sky. I'm not too worried. It will take off again. I can hear it. Oh, is that a weed or is that Eaglet? All right, oh. No, that's a... Because we don't have much sun. No, that's a cave. There we go. Oh, it's because I was zoomed in. As I said, I cannot be zoomed in. or I lose it. It went back down the rock. It's coming back by the big cave. Did I miss it? Yeah. There we go. It's flying much faster than it used to. And I'm not great at this. I hope it doesn't go in the bottom of the screen. I forgot to turn off the chat. If it goes any higher, I'm going to hit the leg of my tripod again. Oh gosh, it's going to dive down. Yeah. Oh gosh. Trying. Oops, oops. It's like a roller coaster here. Up and down. But it's going much higher. It's playing with the wind, testing. It's getting ready to leave. And we can wait next spring and do it all over again. And hopefully this time Mama and Papa will stay on the nest to not lose one of the eaglet to the snakes. Because they left the eaglet alone at 2 weeks old. I had never seen that before. I'm guessing they're learning as they go along. Look how it's putting its legs down. Don't get too comfortable, I guess. Ah! Oh, weather warnings are starting. Oh, it's cruising here. Up and down, this is a roller coaster. Oh, I'm going to hit the window edge. Good, it turned. And for the new viewers, I'm just using a phone and a scope. I'm a mile away, and I'm no professional. Ah, oh, lost it. Oh, it's gone back up. Wait, it did the whole way up, down, and back up. I told you it's a roller coaster. Big cave. It went by the big cave. Okay. It's doing like touchdowns and taking back off. But you can see how well it progressed for the ones who have followed it. I wish Linda Kay could see that. I guess it's a good thing it's learning to fly in the wind, because I don't know where it's going to migrate to, and it might need to learn if it crosses a tropical storm or something. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. I'm not ignoring you, but trying to keep up. And the wind is really picking up, so. And I can feel a few droplets of rain. I should have gone under the hanger. Trying to zoom in, but it's moving so fast. Well, fast for me anyway. Okay. I need to go a bit higher, but I'm going to zoom out just in case. Whew. I need to relax my arms, so he needs to take a break. No, it's not. It's not. It's not going to take a break, so I'm not even going to try to give you a huge zoom in. But hopefully it will give me time to put my shirt on, because that wind is not that warm. Do you see all its baby feathers? The white under the black. Those are all baby feathers, and all week he's been molting baby feathers. That rock face on the riverbank on the other side is full of baby eagle feathers. I should let the ranger know, and he could collect them, because they collect them for the Native Americans. And I know some tribes are all about the golden eagle before the bald eagle. Now I'm catching up with the chat. What was she named yesterday? I forgot the name, and I forgot to take a photo screen of it. I could take a photo screen now. It was Zoo something. It was a cool title, a cool name. Hey, Bruce. Hey, Bruce. I'm catching up the chat. And I missed him, so he might have gone now. Is Sir Bruce still here? I know it's not perfect filming when it's flying, but believe you me, the ones who have been following me for almost 3 years on YouTube can tell you I progressed a lot. I used to be horrible at it. And I'll forget during the winter and I'll have to relearn by spring. And who knows, by then I might have one of those electronic tripods that will move the tripod for me or something. I don't know. But then that might take a lot of practice too. Rain starting in 15 minutes. I should have gone under the hanger. Oh, beautiful rainbow. Wait, where are we? You've got to see the rainbow. Big cave, where is the big cave? After the funny rock, first ledge. Okay, let's go quickly. I don't know if we will catch it with that. We might catch the base. There you go. We'll catch just the base. This is a rainbow. Actually, let me go back to Eaglet. Big cave, big cave. Where is the big cave? I passed it. These paths have funny rock. Can't believe I missed Sir Bruce. Don't tell me it flied away again. There we go. So I'm going to leave the scope here, but the rainbow is forming above Eaglet. Just hang on. I'm unhooking you. You can see that. There you go. And it's forming and it's going to end up right above. And this is where Eaglet is for the new viewers. As I said, I'm a mile away on my patio. There you go. In the darkness, you always find light. And we often get double rainbows, so I'll keep an eye on it to see if we get a double rainbow. And I'll hook us back on for Eaglet. There you go. Hello, Sharon Smith Bass. And it's raining. Hopefully it won't rain too much because I don't want to end the stream quite yet. So if it rains, I'll transport you in the hangar. Young buck is still here, the deer is still here. And the rainbow formed. Let me show you. I'll zoom out. It actually formed. It didn't take long, did it? Instead of to do a short, I'll just show you. don't know if the second one, because at the end of the day, we don't have much sun. But there you go, you get to see. And there you go. What about that? Yeah, I've got a lot of pictures of this dome with double rainbows. 1 year, a third one was forming, it didn't fully form. But I've got a lot of pictures where the sun hit the dome and it's really dark around it because that bluff, rock face, is east, straight east. And then you've got south and then west. So when the sun sets down, it reflects all the light on the dome on north. But there you go, your little synchronistic message. Synchronicity. You got a rainbow, whatever that means to you. Yeah, I like looking for synchronicities, and it's raining. All right, let's hook back for the eaglet. Ashutosh, Yadav, hi. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Yeah, but at least I tried. I hope it doesn't rain too much because it's raining, which is bad for my phone, I guess. So I'm going to go to pick up my a bag. I might put everything in a bag and just transport you under the hanger if I need to. It's increasing. I don't think it's a good idea to have electric cords laying around. Oh gosh, that raccoon broke my screen even more. Oops, it's really broken. Which means water could get in it. Oops. It's not good. Oh, now it's really pronounced on the rock side. Let me take you out again. The top is not as pronounced, it's fading away. Oh, Yeah, my ringtone is the Phantom of the Opera. Because it's nice and loud and I can hear it when I play with my power tools. Look how pronounced it is now. On that side is not. It's fading. But that side now. And I've posted a few shorts on the scenery, I think. Was actually, I think, maybe one or two, or even double ones. Or at least pictures on my community post. See, it's almost gone on that side. And I'll hook you back up. I think the rain stopped, I think. I don't want to jinx myself. Yeah, on my playlist, title, sky, scenery, whatever, I'm pretty sure I've put some shorts of rainbows. And I'm pretty sure I've put some in my community post, but it might be fair ways down. I still haven't posted my moon pictures. I've taken some cool pictures of the sky during the full moon. The clouds were insane. And I love cloud gazing, clouds crying, whatever you want to call it. You can see some pretty strange shapes in there. Hopefully it's not going to move as I zoom in. Oops, too much. That's me moving it because I'm using the scope zoom. I think that's about the time Mama showed up yesterday. And last night I posted some cool pictures of the phone. Remember when I told you on the live stream a few days ago, oh, the phone is at my door, going on my patio at my door, and I said I've got to go to try to film a short. I took pictures as fast as I could. And I actually posted them on my community post because they came out really good, better than I expected. And this is the true color of the rock. As I zoom out, you get the true colors. And in a few weeks, they will harvest the corn. So the black bears will come out because they're living in the cornfield. So hopefully I can catch it live. I'll take the big scope and yeah, I'll be safe. '22, 22. Ooh, I like that numerology. Oh, it might open its wings. No. It's now taking the sun rays, sun heat on its feathers. That's how they regulate the thermal in their feathers. That's why eagles, bald eagles too, perch a lot in raptures. They take as much sun as they can to help regulate. That's what keeps them warm. I'm not explaining it well, I do apologize. Hey, but it's showing us its front, its back, its side. It's giving us poses here. Thank you, Conspiracy. Thank you, Snooks. it takes a while to get used to my accent, but eventually you will. Ah, Sir Bruce, citizen soldier, Tate, you get used to my strange words. And I love building up new words. I make up new words all the time, particularly for music. And if it goes down in a submissive posture, Mama is arriving. Well, I don't know about awesome. Most people find it irritating, but it is what it is. Jacques Cousteau. When I was a kid, I used to watch so many documentaries of Jacques Cousteau. That was like so long ago. Oh, you see how it's, let me look if I see Mama. If she's at the rock level, and remember, he sees much further than I see, and I've got a big tree in front of me. But he might be seeing Mama. So I'm going to try to center it in case she comes and perch by it like she did yesterday. And thank you for watching. If you enjoy wildlife, for new viewers, watching wildlife, I stream live often, but I can't schedule it because I've got to stream when we actually have some wildlife to watch. So if you sub and turn on your notification on all, that's the best way to know when I come on live. And it is mostly all filmed on a private property, which is where I work. Hopefully it doesn't take off. I'm going to try to look beyond the tree to see if it's looking. Hi, Buggy. Hi, Buggy. Hi. Oh, it flew away. I didn't see Mama, and it's in the rocks somewhere. Can someone tell me if it flew left or right? That helps. It flew right. I'm following the sound. See, I shouldn't have gone to see if I could see Mama. It will be back. That's a rock. Yeah, cave. I can hear it. It's more on this side. There you go. I think that's it. No, that's a cave. That's it. No, that's a cave. Rock. That will teach me to go to look if I can find Mama. Well, you know what? While we wait for Eaglet, just hang on. I might be too close. Yeah, I'm too close. I've got a bird right in front of me, but I'm too close. Yeah, I'm too close. We'll go to the next. I can hear it. I still can't see it. But the wind is picking up. But you have a phone. It's behind the tree. Sorry, I went to look at the I could spot eaglet. And we've got one. Yeah. And where is she? I can hear it, I just can't see it. Let me grab my binoculars. I think I can see it. can't see it. I thought I did, but we can hear it. Now the grass is in the way to do a zoom in. There you go. Okay, I've got him. Do you want me to go back to Eaglet or stay on the... It's flying like crazy. It's in the lower part of the rock face. Do you want me to stay right where we are at, or do you want me to try to get back to Eaglet? Oops. Well, it's getting darker, so it's going to be more difficult to get a clear picture of Eaglet. So I'm guessing we've got one animal who right now is still. Well, what I was saying is that Eaglet is in the darker part of the rock face, which might make the zoom in problematic as it did yesterday. So I was saying maybe I'll stay on that doe because she's right in front of me. I don't know, 5, 10, 30 to 50 feet away. Right? A good under the neck scratch on the ears. Trying to get a face centered. Oops. She's moving on. Right. We could zoom in where you can look at her eyes. I'm trying to spot Eaglet to try to follow him one more time. And I cannot tell you where it's flying. You never know what we're going to look at from one second to the other. We start with Eaglet. Like last week, we couldn't find Eaglet once it disappeared, but found some beautiful hawks. You wagered wrong. I don't know about them. I know about mule deer, white-tailed deer, and maybe I know of it, just don't know its name. Oh my God. That is so cute. Oh, wow. And are those canine out of its mouth? Oh my gosh. They're like miniature deer. Oh, and when they're huge, they look strange. Oh, from Asia. Barking deer, small stocky deer from Asia. Notable for the loud bark, like calls, distinctive facial glands, and in males, tusk-like canine teeth and short, simple antlers. You see, I thought it was, I thought they were canine. She's looking at me. I made too much noise. Hi, Mama Squirrel. Hi, Mama Squirrel. Look, your feet are easy, Mama. Look, your feet are easy. the squirrel actually came to tell me a feeder is empty. I thought she didn't see the feeder, it's empty. Well, it was rat season a few weeks ago, so yep, she could be. Hi, Mama. Hi, the Mama. A lot of them know my voice unless they knew. Hi, Mama. Come on, Mama. Hi, the Mama. Anytime from August to end of August to October here. The Eaglet is making a lot of noise. I can't see it, but it's letting Mama know, bring me some food. And it's moving, I just can't see it. I heard a phone. It might get blurry as she's coming towards me to get through the gate, to go to the front area. She's headed straight in front of me for the gate. And that other gate's going to be in the way. See, she's going through that gate. She's going towards the main filming area where the bird seed is. Hi, Mama. How you doing? She's now 20 feet from me, not even. Hi, Mama. How you doing? Hi. She's going to go the back way. That's where the others went. She's at the ditch, it's a small ditch. And taking a poop. And we will hit the tree line. Oops. That's the phone I heard. I heard a phone calling. I said like 15 minutes ago, I just heard the phone. All right. Eaglet is still making a lot of noise. You know what? Before I disconnect, because it's going to get dark, we're going to see if we can find him. He was on the lower part. He was approximately here. Yeah. Is that him with Mama? No, those are caves. He's cold, he's moving, and he's flying. I just don't know where. Ah, well, there you go. It's like, Mama, I'm hungry, bring me some food. Uber is late. As it gets dark, the picture gets distorted a bit. See, that's why I'm zooming out. You can zoom it in on your screen, I'm sure. Botruven, hello. Cave Dash. Uber, Cave Dash. That's a good one. Let me show you something even better. How am I going to do that? I can't go there, it will scare them, so we're going to try to look it from here. Let me show you before it gets too dark. I should have set up to transfer. All the phones are there. Let me go around. Look at the sky. Well, today was a good day. Eaglet blessed us with one more day. Let's hope it does tomorrow. We are having storms every day, Saturday being the worst. But tomorrow I should be able to stream much earlier because I started very early today to clear my plate. Hopefully I won't scare them. I'm going to keep main buildings. Just that was me, I'm trying to find a gate. They moved away because one of the staff took trash out. Yeah, the little ones moved away. But that's okay, because we're going to catch them up through the other way. So I'm trying to keep you off the main buildings. Hopefully I can beat them to the cornfield. Unless I take a shortcut. This is where Fatso Squirrel lives, on that tree. Look, look. They saw me. Look. If I don't look at them, they'll let me pass by. So I'm going to look the other way and hopefully keep my phone aimed. I'm 10 feet away. It's okay, Mama. It's just me. You know my voice. It's just me. I don't recognize that one. You see, that's where they live. They all live in there, the cornfield. The bear, the lions, the coyotes. And actually, we'll go the back way. You can look at the... I often go on walks, but the road's been washed out. And I take you on a walk with me. Hopefully we've got no snakes because I don't have my snake boots on. Hi, Mama. It's just me. Yeah, they're on edge today. Oh, because we've got more phones. Silly me. See, we've got more phones. So I don't want to scare the phone. So they went in that field. But this is all the property. The side you don't really see unless I go for a walk. This is all part of it and behind the trees. And then south, we've got all the ponds and more fields, all the way to that foothills. And I can hear Eaglet from here. I don't know if you can, but I can. And this is where Fatso is, and I've put back a peanut box on a tree because Hawk almost caught her and she lost some hair. She's got a bald spot. she came to show me. And that's an area kept wild too, so animals can hide and roam free. This is where hawk, fatso, everybody shares here. And you see, I've got that big pipe with water so she's not exposed. And then a peanut box. Those trees are huge. She lives on that one in a woodpecker hole. The woodpecker makes a lot of squirrel homes. And we're going to go that way. This is where I find a lot of rapture feathers. I won't show you too much here because I've got a dead buck which was killed by mountain lion, and there is still a quarter of meat on it. But you see, Mama deer is watching me. She's watching what I'm doing. Look at her with the phone. See? Where is she? There you go. It's kind of blurry, but you've got quite a few. It's gone chilly, so hopefully the snakes are not out. And that's more cattle over there. You see, I'm going to go around this road. How am I going to film that without filming the house? Oh yeah, I can do it. Hi, Mama, it's just me. It's just me. Oh, where is she? There we go. The phones are here. No, the phone is here. I wonder if it's a brave one that comes to my door. Hi, the mamas. Hi. How you doing, the girls? Hi. Hi. Yeah, you the brave one. That's the brave one that comes to my door. She hooked back up with Mama. Good. We've got another one. Doesn't matter where you go here, you see wildlife everywhere. This is the cornfield where they all live in, and that's going to come out in 2 weeks. So then, if I'm not busy at work when they cut the field, I'm not out in town on an appointment, I'll be watching out like I do every year to catch black bear coming out. And it will go on a tree for a few hours. And then I go with the car, I open the sunroof, and I take zoom-ins of its paws on its face. Until it has no cubs, it's safe. Hi, it's just me, it's just me, it's just me. You see, it was running until I spoke. And that's the one we rescued. We sewed its antler. Hi, it's just me, it's just me. So dear, until you don't make eye contact, they don't mind you. Hi, baby boy. Oh, he minds me today. That's because I've got a phone in my hand. Hi, the baby. And I'm going to cut through the trees. And this is where I film at night and early in the morning. And this is where I caught bear 2 weeks ago. And I've got to do a premiere on it. Because I wasn't set up on a live stream and hooked my phone quickly. And this is baby boy again, up there. And I've got large windows everywhere, so I have great views all day, even from inside. The way the owner built his house on the staff house, you've got very tall windows, floor to ceilings, arched. And the way he placed his windows is that if you're standing, sitting, or in bed, the foothills don't get cut off. You can see them sitting, standing, and laying down. And when I film under the hangers, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I don't get as good of a view, because I'm literally lined up with the end of the rock face. So I get everything at an angle. My patio is right front of the bluff. There you go. And that's the scope I use to zoom in. But I am right front of the bluff. So you will have a lot of locals who will go to the state park next door to film. They are at an angle. And I've got the perfect view. And pretty soon we will be back going at the river. Hi, Modesta Mode. I'll be taking you to the river. The river is very low. And once Eaglet migrates, which won't be long now, I'll cross the river. But I'll do it once the snakes are dormant, because it's full of rattlesnake down there. And make sure mountain lion hasn't been here for a while. So if I wait for the cornfield to be harvested, that's the best time. And Eaglet is still talking a lot. Anyway, thank you for watching. And I'll be back tomorrow. And tomorrow I'll be back earlier, longer, Well, assuming the weather is good. And if it's not, I'll just go under the hangar and film from an angle, and when it clears, I can just carry everything back here. All right, well, you all have a blessed night, a blessed day. And have a great day, evening as well. And fingers crossed, Eaglet is still here. Hopefully it's sensing the bad weather and hangs out, or like it was suggested yesterday, it might just stay with me and decide to not migrate, which would be a first, but hey, there is a first to everything, right? All right, you all have a good night, a good day, good afternoon. It all depends on where you're watching from. See you tomorrow afternoon, my time, Colorado time. Hopefully I can come on by 2 p.m. my time, if not before. All right. Blessings.